Okay, so what I'm going to do for you in this tutorial is show you how to set up your account to look at your heat map. So this is great if you've already got a website or a sales funnel that you're actually wanting to learn how to analyze how your users are actually using your platform. And you can get that data to actually make decisions based upon that data-driven decisions, rather than keep on making assumptions, because you're actually going to be a lot more accurate if you do it this way. So basically, I use a platform called Hotjar. It's free if you've got up to 2,000 page views. So there are others out there like Crazy Egg, Lucky Orange. There's quite a few different ones that you can use. They're all very similar. So if you do learn this one and you want to then have a look at a couple of the other different platforms that might suit your business or your needs better, then feel free to do so. So on the Hotjar homepage, you will sign up, enter your email and your name. Then you come onto this next screen where you'll just enter a few bits of information. So I'm going to show you how to set up a website. So this is, I'm just going to do this as an example to show you exactly how to do it. Then it talks you through a little bit about it, so you might want to actually read that if you are new. But I'm going to take you through a couple of bits here. So what you'll need to do is, as soon as you have signed up, copy the installation code and send it over to your web developer or anybody who creates your website. If you're using a content management system, they will usually have a header section where you can actually just copy and paste this code in. And once you've actually done that, you'll need to click Verify Installation. Okay, and then when you've done your verified installation, it will tell you, yep, it's worked successfully. So you can actually ensure that it's hooked up to your website or your sales funnel correctly. Okay, and then you're going to go to this like little fire symbol, and you're now going to create a heat map. So a heat map, as you can see over on this right hand side, basically it produces heat on your website, and you can see the heat. So like the red section, you know that the hotter the area, the more your users are clicking, congregating, browsing. So it can give us really great insight into what is happening. So if you have a button, say here on the right hand side, but it wasn't generating any heat, it was more of a bluey color, which we know is cold, red is hot, then you would actually try to think about, right, actually people aren't using this. Actually, it looks like this button here that's in red is the one that's getting the most clicks. Is that what I'm looking to achieve as a business? And so on and so on. So you should do this for everything. So when you actually get to that point of wanting to actually start to test your product, your offer, then you should actually be going through your heat maps. And there are other things to do as well, like Google Analytics, to look through your data as well. So you're going to click New Heat Map. And then we're going to type in the URL, making sure you put HTTP in. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to click the basic version. That's fine. So what you can do is, at this moment in time, we only want to track specific pages. So what you're going to do is you're going to click a specific home page. You're going to enter the URL again. And that is the page that we want to start tracking. Then click Next. and click create heat map. And then you've created your first heat map for the home page URL. So the next thing that we want to do is I'm going to go on here and go, right, Tattoo Ink is a really popular page. This is another page that I really want to track. I really want to understand how users are using it. So I'm going to copy and paste that URL and I'm going to create another heat map. So I'm going to call this Tattoo Ink. Just going to click next and I'm going to copy and paste that URL into there. I'm going to click next and I'm going to click create heat map. So I'm just going to edit that there. If you click the drop down, you can edit it in. I'm just going to change that to home and click save. Okay, so I've got the home page and now I've got the Tattoo Ink page. And the next page that I want to do is the tattoo machines. Because again, this is quite a popular page. So I'd really like to understand how users are browsing this page. Now, one thing to note is that if you have a page which has got a similar template to another page, then you might only need to do a couple. So for example, the Tattoo Ink page, the Carts and Needles pages, all of these pages have got the same template. So I'm just going to do the most popular pages to gather some data. So I'm just going to do the top 3 pages. So now I'm just going to do Carts and Needles. Okay. So it's going to allow me to put 3 in because I'm on the basic plan. Okay, that's absolutely fine because what we can do is you can just do your top 3 pages. Generally, if you have a sales funnel, you don't really have many more than that anyway. Your homepage on your website is the most important page, and you can run different tests at different times. So you might want to split this across a couple of months to actually be able to test this. So you can just start to add the pages into there. So once you've actually done this and you verified your installation, you'll be able to view the heat map. So follow me on the next video where I go and show you a heat map of what's actually happening on my own website.